Welcome to the Hard Rock Show. I'm Andrew.
I'm Denis, and I'm back, if you noticed.
It's been just a little while, I think, something like a year.
Bit over a year, yeah. I've been visiting all the planets in the solar system. It's been interesting.
Enlightening, would you say?
There's more signs of life out there than on Earth. Intelligent life, I should add. But yeah, it's been interesting. Been interesting times. Lots of things have happened, but that's none of your business.
Here we go. On that note, details at the bottom of the screen to follow us on social media so you can get more information that's none of your business from us, but not him. Follow us on all of our social media. Make sure you listen to THRS Radio as well. Support us on Patreon, and also we have business sponsor packs out there as well if you'd be so inclined to get your brand promoted by us. Tonight is a very special episode.
That's right.
Joined by a special guest. It's all about
Legions of Steel Festival, which is on June 1st at the Croxton Band Room in Thornbury.
Ripping venue.
It's going to be great.
Yes.
If you're familiar with Legions of Steel, or if you're not familiar with Legions of Steel, let me tell you all about it. So Legions of Steel is an event I founded in 2014.
6 years now, isn't it?
Yeah, it's fucking crazy, isn't it?
You had your 5th year last year.
So, a few sold-out shows, nothing special. But yeah, I have 10 plus bands, local bands every year, and they've been doing really well. And this year, we've got a special guest from New Zealand, that is Stalker, from Napalm Records, and they've got a song called Shock to Death. You're about to check it out now. Welcome back. The next band, Andrew.
Denis.
Andrew. The next band is in Malice's wake, Melbourne thrash metal legends. If there was a big four of Melbourne thrash, they'd be, or Australian thrash for that matter, they would be at the top of that list. In Malice's wake, have had the pleasure of playing, I've had the pleasure of having them at Legions of Steel.
Well, here we go.
There
is some modesty.
This is the third time, I think. The first year ever, at 2014, they recorded a live DVD at the Bendigo Hotel, which was insane. And you get to see them again, and their light show is amazing. So in Malice's wake, we'll be playing at the Croxton on June 1st, Legions of Steel. This is Bear the Cross.
Next, I think you've lined up a band that is sometimes known as a travelling T-shirt company.
The Best Friends Brigade. Taberah from Tasmania.
Tasmania, yes.
I'm not sure if it's actually Hobart, but I'm pretty sure it is.
Well, Hobart's in Tasmania, so it's near enough.
Yeah, Tasmania's overseas. So I guess you could say they're an international band as well. Taberah have been probably the most requested band.
Well, they haven't played here in quite some time, isn't it?
I don't think they've played a Melbourne show in 2.5 years.
Yeah. So
it's pretty big. They're making their comeback, really. They've got some new tunes, which no one has heard yet. So, I mean, they better be good.
Fingers crossed now.
But yeah, so Taberah's first time back in Melbourne for 2.5 years, roughly, since, I think, either the last Legions of Steel festival
it's about that
time they played, or maybe Higo's Amped Festival or something. But yeah, it's been a long time, and they're very excited to be back, and a lot of people are excited to see them again.
Very keen.
So we're going to play Taberah, Child of Storm. Check out the Espionage t-shirt in the video. It's sick. Hit me up if you want one.
So next up, Denis, we've got a band that has the same name as a Stephen King novel.
Darker Half from New South Wales. Now, this band have played Legions of Steel once before, I think, maybe the 2015 edition, if I remember correctly. Darker Half are a great band. One of the reasons that my band exists, because I saw them live once and they blew my fucking mind. One of the greatest power metal bands, not just in Australia but in the world. They do a really good job. Their songwriting is fucking great. The musicianship is fantastic. They're all great seasoned musos. And they're not bad blokes either, I guess. This is Darker Half with End of the Line. Enjoy.
Alright, next up is one that I'm going to take because Denis apparently has
I don't want to see...
Although Caesar doesn't have any modesty at all.
I love Caesar.
Well, let's just take another shot.
I would introduce this next one, but I don't want to seem as pretentious as The Dirt.
Okay, we're having that conversation again, aren't we? There's some pre-roll stuff to that. Now, in case you haven't figured it out by now, we are talking about Denis's own band, Espionage, which you should be no strangers to if you're watching this show. If you are a stranger to this band, then prepare to have your mind blown because your album last year made it into a lot of our top 10 lists.
It made a lot of top 10s globally.
Yeah.
It's kind of fucking weird.
Well, it's a credit to you. You've worked very fucking hard on it. So here's a taste for you. This is At Light Speed We Strike, and this is all from live footage.
From last year's Legions of Steel, and the DVD will be out sometime this year once it's all finished editing and stuff. And I also edited this clip, so enjoy my genius.
Hi, welcome to this week's Gig Guide. I'm Jody.
I'm Nikki.
First off, want to say a special thanks to Alt Cult, Rockstar Finance and Hydra Rehearsal Studios for their support.
Kicking things off, our next public filming is Saturday, May the 4th. THRS are at Whole Lot of Love, a very special episode dedicated to Carnival, Butterfly Effect and 12-Foot Ninja with live performances from Warbirds and Audio Rain.
On Saturday, June the 29th, Heavy AF Festival at the Bendigo Hotel featuring Earthcaller, Nabarus and Deception, who are launching their new EP, Annihilist and many more. This is being put together by Hydra Rehearsal Studios.
Woohoo! From now until Saturday, April 27th, Jack Jones of the Southern Suns will be on tour performing the complete debut album from
The Southern Suns.
Check local events for more info.
Also, from now until June the 15th, the Blaze are on their Long Way Home tour, playing Tasmania, Victoria, Australian Capital Territory and New South Wales. Check local listings for more information.
But wait, there's more. On top of all that, from now until Saturday, April 27th, we've got Creek, and they're on tour in support of their new video and single, The Deep. They are playing in Brisbane, Byron Bay, Mayfield, Katoomba, Sydney and Fitzroy. Check local events for more info.
Also, from now until Saturday, April the 27th, Omnium Gatherum and Orpheus Omega will be touring together on their Driven by Conflict and Sin tour across Australia East Coast, Tasmania, South Australia and New Zealand. Check local event listings for more info.
And from now until Saturday, May the 4th, we've got Pagan on their Evil Eye tour hitting various locations along the Australian East Coast and Adelaide. Check out local event listings for more info.
Thursday, April the 25th, Atomic Riot are playing at the Globe Alley. Supports are yet to be announced.
From April 25th to April 30th, Seven Dust hit Australia as part of All I See Is War tour supported by Red Hook. They're playing Brisbane, Sydney, Melbourne, Hindmarsh and Perth, and check it out for more info.
From April the 26th until May the 18th, Dark Cell are touring in support of their new self-titled album, playing Sydney, Newcastle, Warrnambool, Melbourne, Gold Coast, Sunshine Coast and Brisbane. There are some killer supports on this, so check local listings for more info.
Saturday, April 7th, Life is Too Short, so go see a band, and that's a t-shirt launch. It's a party and it's at Mimo Music Hall. Opal Ocean, Echo Del Tusca, Bad Moon Born and Ezekiel Ox and band.
Ezekiel,
I was right the first time, and they're all performing on the night. Get there.
Saturday, June the 1st, Legions of Steel 2019 at the Croxton Band Room. This year has 11 bands headlined by Stalker from New Zealand.
Lineups and events are subject to change, so keep up to date with those that interest you on Facebook and hit us up on Facebook if you got something you want us to plug.
Again, special thanks to Alt Cult, Rockstar Finance and Hydra Rehearsal Studios for their support.
Ooh, now we're going to throw to a live film clip from Elm Street taken from last year's Legion of Steel. Rock up and
get your frock on.
Next up is a band that seems to like hiding in tents, if I remember correctly, Dennis.
That is one of their favourite hobbies, yes. Hidden Intent from South Australia. Now, this band also played Legions of Steel once or twice before. We're actually, my band Espionage is touring Europe in July this year with Hidden Intent. So we're playing Headbangers Open Air together in Germany, which we'll be playing with like Queensryche and Exciter, and it's very, very exciting times.
Very excited.
So we're going to play a clip from Hidden Intent. I do highly recommend checking out the one called Drop Bears Are Real.
Yeah.
But we're going to play another one called Pray For Your Death. If you like thrash metal, this is fucking it. Enjoy. Next
up is a band we've had on the show before. I think this is about the only band you've ever interviewed on the show, or you attempted to interview, and then I had to take over.
Actually, that did pop up. Was that when Harlot were there as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so that popped up in my Facebook memories the other day. And, we're talking about plums and lots of stuff.
It was a time.
It was an interesting conversation. So Demonhead, they played Legions of Steel a few times. They're a very, very popular local metal band. Everyone loves them. And
lovely guys,
you can see why. They make great fucking music, great dudes. Demonhead with no more, but you'll see a lot more if you come to Legions of Steel.
Getting toward the top end of the billing now, Denis, and this is a band that's, I think, finishing up their tour at your show.
That's right. Mason from Melbourne. If there was, again, a big four of Australia, Mason would probably in it for the thrash heads. This
very
is
good,
Mason's
very good live band as well.
Very good live band, yeah. Mason have never played Legions of Steel before, surprisingly. So this is a first, and the guys are really stoked about it, and I'm stoked to have them, and hopefully everyone enjoys it, because they fucking bring the full thrash assault, and it's fantastic. I can't remember the name of the song, though.
Yeah, this is going to be good.
I did it, Jimmy.
We're doing it, Jimmy, but I just want to say that they're about the only band that I've seen early on, like we've seen it since, but they were one of the first local bands I've ever seen to get a full-blown circle pit.
Yeah,
going and stuff. So they're very interactive. They get the crowd going. So we've forgotten the clip name, but you're going to find it at the bottom of the screen when the clip starts to roll. Enjoy,
Mason.
So because we've got an international headliner this year, we're going to double up on the clips we're going to play for them, aren't we, Denis?
Yeah, that's right. So you get double dose of Stalker, which is awesome because you always want two Stalkers in your life. But yeah, Stalker are a great band. If you're into that classic 80s style metal with the high screams and the reverb, so much reverb. It's soaked in reverb, and I love it. Stalker from New Zealand. They've been to Australia before, but, you know, they're here again with new tunes, which you haven't heard before. This is Behold the Beast by Stalker.
Well, that's this year's Legions of Steel special episode. We actually you missed out on last year's one, which was bizarre.
I know, right?
Just couldn't get it to work out, but we've got you here for this one.
I was on Venus.
You were somewhere. Now, details up on the screen. As always, make sure you're following all of our social media channels to stay up to date. Subscribe to YouTube for extra content, as well as listen to THRS Radio and support us via Patreon, and business sponsor packs are available as well if you've been interested in having us promote your brand for you via our stupidity.
You definitely do it.
It's very cool.
You get to be associated with cool guys like us.
No.
I promise we're cool. My mum thinks I'm cool anyway.
That's the first time that's been said. So again, rattle off the details for Legions of Steel.
So Legions of Steel at the Croxton Band Room in Thornbury. You got 10 or 11 bands, fuck, who knows.
11 bands.
11 bands. Headlined by Stalker, or co-headlined by Stalker from New Zealand and Melbourne's In Malice's wake. Lots of good bands. You can get your tickets at legionsofsteel.bigcartel.com. They're discounted there, and you can also get them in t-shirt deals. Highly recommend. They are very limited, though.
They sold out last year quickly, didn't they?
They sold out every year.
Yeah.
By the time this airs, they might already be sold out.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you can get your tickets from the Croxton website or Oztix, or at the door for more money. But, I mean, I strongly suggest getting pre-sales, because then you can buy merch or beer.
And it does sell out. So
usually, yeah. So, yeah, that's that.
All right. Well, seeing as it's been a little while for you, my friend, it's time for the bin.
It's pretty empty at the moment, and I've got about a year's worth of filling to do. Let's call it that. I'd have to go with the stupidity of humanity, and because of society, like social reasons, maybe like misinformation that's being spread out there. The amount of shit that I see shared on Facebook and social media every single day, fake news articles or opinion articles, just some random person's opinion that is disguised as an actual news article, and you all fucking fall for it. You fucking idiots. How dumb can you be? April Fools is a fucking nightmare. People sharing April Fools like news joke articles,
I know.
and they actually thought they were real. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
But the funniest thing is, I actually found some people were actually more critically thinking on April Fool's Day than the other day of the year, which is bizarre.
So it depends who pops up in your feed, I guess. That and the whole notion that there are different races of humanity, that's pissing me off more than anything right now. There is only one race, the human race. We are the human species. We're all the fucking same. Skin pigmentation, culture, religion, ethnicity, nationality, none of that shit matters. You're all fucking human. You all fucking think. Just be nice to each other. Otherwise, get in the fucking bin.
Denis is getting all deep and stuff on us. And meanwhile, I'm going to go for some fucking low-hanging fruit. Militant veganism.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck off. Just there's no need for it. And I'm not talking about a peaceful protest. I fully respect people's right to do so if they feel so inclined. I'm talking more about the ones that go raiding farms and shutting down businesses and creating havoc and giving threats and all that sort of
Trying
stuff.
to force their opinion on other people's...
Don't do that. It doesn't matter if it's a religion or whatever. I swear this whole veganism thing is becoming almost like a goddamn cultish religion. It's nuts. And with the age of social media, it's been getting a lot more power than it needs. Don't do it. Just if you want to live your life, go ahead, live your life. Don't force other people to do it. And sure as shit, don't force your pets into it. Because dogs and cats are not meant to be vegans. I don't give a fuck what you say to me about that one.
And on that note, if we weren't supposed to eat animals, why are they made out of food?
I was waiting for that to drop in again.
And I'm sorry, apologies in advance for the angry post you might get about that one.
Yeah, well, it's been a while, so we're due for you to come in and stir some trouble up for us. So
I'll give them some real-life clickbait opinion articles. Like, there you go. Dennis
Fake
said it.
news.
Dennis said it, so it must be true.
yeah, well, there we go. It's as bad as relevant as all the other ones out there anyway.
Hey,
so
it's
it
on
doesn't matter.
TV. It's true.
It's got to be true. It's more powerful than Facebook.
Yeah.
Anyway, well, that's it for this week. Back again for a 2-hour episode of another clip show next week. Hopefully you've enjoyed this one and give us your thoughts on having Denis back on the show for an episode. There you go. Something a lot of people probably didn't think they'd see happening
If
sometime
you
soon.
want to see more of me, you can go on Pornhub. No.
Legions of Steel. Go to Legions of Steel.
Go to Legions of Steel. That one.
On that note, thank you all for tuning in. I'm Andrew.
I'm Dennis.
And as always, drink up.
Rock on. Cool.
There you go. That's you.
Just, I guess it'd be about the fucking stupidity of humanity in general.
Okay. Yeah, you could be here for a long time on that one.
Yeah, maybe.
All
No one
right.
has the attention span.
Least of all us.
That's right. So enjoy my genius. Had to.
Dog. He's like, fuck you and your genius.
That was straight up exactly that, yeah.